Hello and welcome to the third episode of our Shakespeare Brewing Company episodes. My name's Aiden, and Dan's here.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. That's good. If it was any other answer,
emotion?
I'd be
Concerned.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
I don't know. So we've tasted the Reckless Rooster and the Grumpy Goat, and now we're on to the Classy Cow, which is a milk stout. So it's going to be a little bit heavier. It's a little heavier. And I said this earlier. I said I wasn't a big fan of stouts until I had a Guinness in Ireland, and now I can't get enough.
There you go. It turned you around.
Yeah, they turned me around.
Yeah.
They turned me.
Ooh.
They did.
Right round, baby, right
round.
round.
Baby, right round. And if you guys stick around today, we're also talking about accessibility in video games. And so let's taste this beer.
Let's do it.
And I just wanted to thank Shakespeare Brewing Company for providing us with these beers today. We're going to link to their website.
Remix.
We're going to link to their website down below. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter. I'm sure they're on there, and Facebook. I'm sure they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Thanks,
Well,
guys.
in the Irish tradition, then sláinte.
Sláinte.
Yeah. Ooh, that is nice.
It's smooth. It's creamy.
Yeah. It's
a lot. I don't
Go
want to say
on.
lighter. It's lighter than I expected.
yeah. Yeah.
It's
Fair
not
enough.
as like. It's clean.
It's
All
yeah.
these
It's not.
beers are clean.
Yeah. It's not as thick
Yeah.
as you would expect, but I don't know. I'm gonna be a bit of a beer ponce, and I might be totally off my rocker here, but because of I'm gonna guess that the milk stout will have like the lactose in it,
Yeah.
and so it's
I
to
am
me
lactose
it's
intolerant, and I'm gonna all night long.
shout out to getting the scoots.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah. I'm lactose intolerant as well.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
I love cheese.
Yeah. I love it. It just doesn't love me. Just yeah. But no, to me it tastes somewhere between a stout and a porter. It's got like kind of that smoothness, the darkness that I like. Get dark chocolate on it.
Yeah, it's got that
Bit
chocolatey
of
little
coffee.
Yeah, the aftertaste has like that coffee little tang. Is that the right word?
Bitter.
Tang?
Yeah, bitterness.
Coffee
It's like
tang bitter.
80% chocolate and a bit of Ecuadorian roast. But no, it's
Gregorian.
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 Yeah. Shall we chant?
And I think maybe.
Gregor. Oh no! Wait.
Are we doing the Halo one?
Yeah, I'm gonna Steve Vai there for you.
That was
Halo
beautiful.
2.
That was beautiful.
It was good. We
That
always
was so
sing
much
well
fun.
together.
We have so
don't
much fun on this channel. Please like and subscribe
Yeah.
if you want to have fun with us.
Yeah. I think I knew when I liked you was when we sang the Goo Goo Dolls together.
Yeah.
Impromptu.
Like we met at work.
Yes.
And we
not at a Goo Goo Dolls concert.
not a Google Dolls concert. Was it? I was during a shift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure it was.
We were.
It
It was
our
just
first shift.
because we're both arrogant, have giant egos. Yeah. We tried to one up each other, and we would get demonetized. Well, we're not monetized.
We're not
as we say.
monetized.
But still, we can't sing on the channel.
Yeah.
The song because it would be too accurate.
Would that happen if you sing a?
I don't know. I think so.
I can't wait till I'm monetized just to try it out. Just be
Right?
like, let's see
It's
what
we'll just
warrants
do
a
our
demonetization.
own music video
Yeah.
and see what happens. But yeah, we like you sang, then I'm like, well, I'm not having this. I will sing better.
I will join.
And then we realized that there were still customers in the store.
And the customers joined in. It was
Yeah.
like a High School Musical.
It was very High School Musical.
very
You
High
were
School
on the upper floor. I was on the lower floor. We
Yeah.
met in the middle and
Yeah.
embraced on the stairs.
And then all the customers at the bottom were arms up, singing, backflips.
Yeah.
It was pretty
There was a
crazy.
dolphin.
There was a dolphin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Magic.
Now this is Game and Scotch.
It is Game
So
and
we are also talking about games today. In particular, we want to talk about a little bit about accessibility in video games and how Microsoft's kind of got that cool controller.
God, do they ever.
Yeah, they got a cool controller.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get that on.
Oh my
Gotta
God.
try it
yeah.
out.
Yeah. Hey, Microsoft. Hey, Xbox's Major Nelson, Larry
y'all.
Herb. Shout out.
Have you heard? We got one of those on our channel.
Yeah.
So get us that controller.
Oh my God. No, if I would love. Let's just go to Seattle and talk to Larry Arab, to Major Nelson. I played him in Halo in Griffball once. That was awesome. And I tweeted at him. I'm like, sorry for the team kills because it's Griffball. And he's like, no problem. I got you a couple times too. I'm like,
You're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, he totally did.
Picture it didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that's like my greatest Xbox achievement. I got team killed by Major Nelson. That was so cool. Anyways, so cool, yes, man. Accessibility. The Xbox adaptive controller. Well, maybe we should talk briefly about why we're talking about accessibility.
Yes.
Because if you're not watching the other two videos, what's wrong with you? So
this
I'll catch
is the
you
third
up.
one.
Yeah.
You got to catch up.
Yeah.
Go the first two.
Come on.
But yes, catch them up.
I'm legally blind, you ableists.
In previous episode,
Dan was blind then, and Dan is still blind now.
Still blind.
Yeah, so I am legally blind. So I am a gamer with a disability, and I have to sit rather close to the screen. So I personally don't need, for my needs, the adaptive controller, but in the circles I run in, I know a lot of people who require this adaptive controller. Can we throw up like a photo of it on the here? Well, no, just yeah. There we go.
Sorry, iTunes.
Yeah,
You gotta subscribe to our YouTube channel and get these images here.
Hello, iTunes. Let me paint you a word picture.
Okay.
There's an
Yes,
adaptive
Daddy.
controller on the screen at the very moment.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, even the podcast is accessible.
Yeah.
No, it's not. And yeah, no. So it's a great device, and it's if you haven't seen it before, as I haven't, it's a physical Xbox controller with a D-pad and a giant A and giant B button. It's about a foot long, and these buttons are about the size of like a tea saucer, and then at the back there's all these little ports so you can plug in. Looks like 3.5 millimeter, like a headphone jack. Because Microsoft's not afraid of the headphone jack. What up, Apple? And hey now.
Shh, quiet.
I'm sorry.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, sweet.
Oh my God,
We're talking to his computer. It's
talking like
very sensitive.
He's very sensitive.
USB 3, come on. And I'm getting rambunctious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Um,
We're also a little hammered. This is our third beer.
third beer. Yeah. To your health.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Mm.
That is really nice.
It's funny. Every single time we have the next beer, I'm always like, no, that one's my favorite. No,
Yeah.
this one's my favorite. I think
Each
the
one's
stout's my
stacked.
favorite.
It's funny. Well, because we laid it out in
so much flavor.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Flavor Flav.
You gotta Flavor Flav.
I think
All right.
the Reckless Rooster is something that I could drink at a bar all night, like just with my buddies.
Yes.
The Grumpy Goat is something that
You start the night
I
with
start
that.
that night with.
Yeah.
That. But the stout is just, there's so much flavor.
Mhm.
It's so good and it's so filling.
Yeah, that's the polish.
Why
I wanna
order
come
dinner
in.
when you can just get this?
Yeah, I want to come in
Filling
from
up.
the rain or the that'll have one of these.
Yeah.
That'll
so sorry I
that'll keep
interrupted.
you warm. No, that's all right. There's
sorry I
always
interrupted.
time.
Yeah, it was always time.
For lovely Bev. Yeah, so the Xbox controller has all these ports on the back, which you can plug in different parts, different buttons, different adaptations. Adaptive controller, and it'll make it more accessible. So things like there's these little. It looks like a straw. And it's so for people who can't move their arms or legs or anything, they can blow and suck on this straw, and a blow.
What the Wait,
Yeah.
go back.
Yes.
So, would you program that blow to be like the control stick moving forward?
Yeah, you blow in, and that might be A. If you suck out, it'll be B.
No way.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I gotta get me one of these.
There's and Microsoft is super rad, and like it's not sponsored. I'm just excited that somebody is doing this.
Well, it's not like something PlayStation's doing or Nintendo.
Exactly.
This is Microsoft.
But
we're not promoting them. This is just a great opportunity that they've
really
taken.
is. And I think Microsoft's opened the device to be used by a PlayStation, or because I know it's usable on PC. People have adapted it for that.
Sony has to say yes.
Yeah, eventually.
Shit, they got all
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Sony, if you really want crossplay, let disabled people play some fucking video games. Get it together.
Get it together, Sony.
Yeah. Even if you don't do crossplay, let us play. Let us play some God of War.
Yeah.
You know, really, like Horizon.
Let me blow Kratos, huh?
Yeah.
boy, What are you doing?
What are you doing, boy?
That's weird. It's his son. I don't know. I haven't played the game.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Keep going.
But yeah, so there's so many permutations of this thing, and there's actually a really good video of I'm gonna give shout outs to my gamers with disabilities. Zach Anner. Are you familiar?
Maybe I can
with
have it playing right now, or
yeah.
Maybe I can have
There's-
it kind of going.
yeah, we'll
or
chuck
even
up
link to it.
Yeah, we'll chuck it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a video of Zach Anner, the humorist and comedian and friend of Rooster Teeth, who is, I think he has cerebral palsy, and he is in a wheelchair, and he's not normally able to play games, and with this thing, he's able to play
Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. He can rinse some 12-year-olds in Fortnite.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Floss over
And
the corpses
Dan
of
the
their
Younger.
enemies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that'll be the next adaptation. It's just gonna be like some like lines they'll
How
let
do you get
'em-
them to floss? Do you just blow to the left?
Yeah. Well, of course it's to the left. What's wrong? No, so it's amazing that they're letting these things
Yeah, it's
that
incredible.
they've released this thing, because even the packaging is accessible. Somebody without hands can open the packaging of the adaptive controller. It's not, they've thought
Wow.
of it from the top to the bottom, and it's awesome. So, yeah, man, accessible gaming is a real thing. There's a huge population of gamers with disabilities. There's a organization called Able Gamers. It's a giant forum and discussion place for people like myself, like blind and low vision, deaf gamers, gamers with color blindness, and then with physical disabilities. Obviously, that's a whole world out there.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing. So yeah, it's a good time to be a gamer with a disability, because it's improving all the time.
Yeah, I can't imagine being like told that you can't. Not told, but like being unable to play video games.
Yeah.
I think my life would be different now if I didn't have gaming.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, dude, when
No one should
things
be
like-
told you can't play
Yeah,
games.
exactly. Well, when things like the Wii and like, God love it, the Kinect were coming out, we didn't know if that was going to take off. But for me, the Kinect, I thought it was a cool device.
Yeah.
Because it obviously is. But I can't stand close enough to the Kinect for me to be able to see the screen. Like, when I stand up close enough to see the screen, the Kinect can't see me. And then when I back away from the Kinect for it to be able to see me, I can't see the screen.
Right.
So I can't use the Kinect. So there's a lot of games there that I missed out on.
Right.
I mean, a couple games.
So-
Not many, let's be honest.
I picked up the PlayStation VR recently. Would you be able to play that? Because you have low vision.
Yeah.
So Dan can see
Some.
up close.
Yeah.
Up close.
Yes.
Very close.
Yeah.
What would a VR work for you?
I've used a Vive and PlayStation VR, and I'm not too proud to admit, it's not even the drinks. The first time I tried a Vive, I almost started to cry because I was not blind in there. I didn't have my cane, because I walked with a white cane. I didn't have it in there, but I could see my hands in this virtual world. And the first thing that I played, it was actually at the Microsoft store, and it was just a demo, and you're standing on the deck of a ship, and there's fish going around you. And I'm just looking at these fish, and then this big friggin' whale comes over me, and I duck, and my brain is like, it's there, and then the other part of my brain is like, it's not a real whale. But there was enough of suspension of disbelief that I was, that's a whale. I'm seeing it 100% clearly. And then I was seeing things at distance, which I haven't done for a decade, seeing anything. Like, I can't see you right now. If you guys want an example, I can see like the beer foam clearly with my glasses off this close in one eye. So AIDEN,
because your left is gone.
yeah, my left is totally blind, and my right eye is very, very foggy and blurry from retinal detachments. So so yeah, I'm very nearsighted. The glasses help a little bit, but also it's just for style.
You look good, dude.
Thank you. I feel good.
Feel good.
But yeah, so with the VR, I take my glasses off and put it on, or some of them actually, the Oculus let me do it with my glasses on, and I was able to see things at distance the way that I could when I was sighted and able to drive. And so it was just a release of emotion from 10 years of dealing with this disability, and the fact that if I combine a VR headset with like a steering wheel and I don't know, like Forza or Gran Turismo, if they ever come out with another
Gran
one.
Turismo has VR.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. And
Wow.
Wipeout.
I need to get. Well, Wipeout.
And
Yeah,
Wipeout.
I will
dude.
Wipeout.
Yeah.
But, oh man.
Maybe we can play that. Maybe we can stream
Yeah.
that. Have you play the PlayStation VR? Because I just picked it up like literally 2 weeks ago.
That's really.
Yeah, I did. It was
Dude.
like on sale, and I was.
Let's
I'm like, I
do
needed
it.
it.
Yeah, we're 100% streaming
we're
that
doing that.
because
Yeah.
I haven't. I'll try to find a steering wheel or something because the thing I miss the most of my sighted life is driving. So
Yeah, you've told me that a few times.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't imagine. Like.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, at least I don't have to be the designated driver anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, cheers to that. But
You know what's great about Dan and his like I don't know, just your perception on life and stuff. Like there are times where you and I hang out and I have no idea like you have a disability.
oh, I'm doing my job right.
Yeah, and you're
Or I'm just
you got a high
lying.
good spirits. You're a stand up comedian, and a lot of your jokes are kind of making light of a situation that you've had to deal with. And,
Thanks, man.
And it's it's very empowering. You know.
Oh, they say that like comedy is for people who can't afford therapy. So it's. It works out. It works out. But no, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you.
Is there anything you wanted to plug before we sign out? Or?
Check out my channel.
Yeah.
3
post
points
that.
of contact. My Twitter and Instagram is at danbarraberger. If you live in Toronto and environs, if you look me up on those things, you can come see me do some stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
I'm just a happy little boy living my happy little life with a
Yay.
very tasty beer.
Awesome. So, just want to thank Shakespeare Company, Brewing Company again, for letting us try out their beers today. They were all delicious, very good. It's all Ontario grown, like the hops, literally everything. So that's kind of amazing. And so we had the Reckless Rooster, the Grumpy Goat, and I keep forgetting what it's called, the Classy Cow.
Classy cow. She's
Classy
very
cow.
classy. She's a classy.
She's very classy.
She's a very classy.
Very
girl.
classy.
Oh yeah.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. If this is the first video you're watching, there's 2 others. So make sure you subscribe and watch those 2 as well.
Oh, and we don't really know what we're calling these series, do we?
Oh, we forgot to name them.
We forgot to name them.
I
So
think we're going for...
we're working on It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Drink This.
Dangerous to go alone, drink this. So,
Or if you have any better suggestions.
comment below.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know. Because with these series of videos, we wanted to focus on more of like reviewing the brews. Because if you're familiar with Game and Scotch, we mostly talk about games.
Yeah.
And less about the Scotch. But we want to change that. If you're watching this and you're part or know of a small brewery that wants free marketing, wants to we want to make relationships with those kind of people, you can email us at info@gameandscotch.com, or you can just message us in our comment section.
Hey,
My God.
You'll get there.
Comment section.
He did it, ladies and
Below.
gentlemen. He did it. He did it.
And follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You guys are great. Peace out. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Good to see you again, my boy.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hopefully have you on more.
You keep feeding me. I'm happy.
Feeding you a beer.
Mm-hmm.